Hey everyone, it's Suzanne. I'm back with another video, and this video is all the nail polishes I wore for November 2024. If you've been here a while, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. If you've never been here before, I do rate my manis on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. If you've been here before somewhere, I'll put on the screen where you can skip to see, to go straight to the manis. If you're new here, though, I do rate my manis on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. It's all based on song lyrics because I love manis and music. So I'm going to insert the footage right now that shows you how that rating works. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but if you don't, you probably won't have a clue what I'm talking about. So I'm going to insert that rating footage right now, and I'll be right back with the manis. Okay, so I do rate my manis on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. These are all based on song lyrics or album titles, and this is because I just love music, and I thought this would be a kind of a cute way to rate my manicures for my monthly manis. So how the ratings go, like I said, 1 is the worst. 1 gets a rating of hot dog flavored water, and this is an album cover from Limp Bizkit. Number 2 is How Could You Do Somebody Like This, and this is a song title, a song called Boiler by Limp Bizkit. Number 3 is Cause Your Mouth's Writing Checks That Your Ass Can't Cash, and this is a song Full Nelson by Limp Bizkit. Number 4 is That One Day I Will Get You in My Hands and I'll Play With You, which is a song called Play With Me by ICP. Number 5 is Here's What It Looks Like Being the Best, and this is a lyric from the song A Cut Above by Avery Watts. So remember, when I show these ratings, I am rating the manicure and not the polishes themselves. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. So for the month of November, I wore 29 manis with 40 polishes. But before we get into the manis, let me show you what's on my nails. Not going to talk about it a whole lot because it falls into the December manis, and we'll talk about it then in December. But what's on my nails is this polish from Bee's Knees Lacquer, and it is the Crone. It's kind of a silvery purple scattered hollow polish. Really, really pretty. So again, I wore 29 manis with 40 polishes. So let's get into it. So the first polish I wore for the month, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Zoya, which is called Hunter, and it's just basically this olive green camo-y type of color. And then I wore this topper from the Dawn Diva, and it just says number 1 on it. I don't know if it was a proto. It's just kind of like, and I don't know if it has like OGUP in it. I know she was kind of notorious for those type of polishes. I believe it does, but I'm not an expert. It looked like it did on the nails, but I'm not an expert. But I wore these 2 together. So basically I wore it as a topper, because this you would definitely need as a topper. It's really sheer by itself. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Zoya, 1 coat of the Dawn Diva glossy top coat. Easy to remove. It was really pretty. This Dawn Diva brought a shimmer to it that made it really, really pretty. So I think it would be, this Dawn Diva polish as a topper would be pretty over so many colors. I'm not sure about lighter colors, but darker colors, definitely. I wound up rating this a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because can't wait to wear both those polishes are lovely. The Zoya polish is, a lovely formula, and the Dawn Diva is beautiful too. So at this point, I finished my fall rack. That the Zoya was the last one that was on my fall rack for 2024. Yay! No big deal, but I know that was one of my nail polish goals, so I just wanted to put that in there that I did finish it. So next up, I wore 1 polish from Jen and Barry's, and this is the Death of Disco. It's kind of like a purple. It's got like hollow dustlings in there and like a little bit of shimmer. You can see it there. This came out, I think this was a PBE polish. Let me see. Yeah, PBE polish. I bought this from somebody in a D-stash. They were selling it super cheap, and I was like, oh, that's a newer polish. Let me get it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. It was very easy to remove. It was pretty, but I'm not a purple person, so I am going to put this in the giveaway. This was a collab for someone's birthday on Instagram, so I did do some little stamping, so it was kind of cute. They like bunnies, so I did like a little bunny thing, and one with a bear, I think, that had like a birthday hat on. So this is really pretty, but I'm not a big purple person, so I am going to put this in the giveaway. I wound up rating this a 2. How could you do somebody like that? I love the stamping on it, but just wasn't a fan of that polish, even though I can see it and know it's a beautiful polish, just not personally a beautiful polish for me. But if you're a purple person, you will probably love it. So next up, I wore one polish. I wore this polish from Glisten and Glow, and this is called Hypnotize by the Peacock's Eyes. I believe I got this on a Black Friday in a mystery. She had like mysteries overpours, because this is, does it say? Yeah, this is some type of PPU overpour. And so that's how I got it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. It's just like green with like bluish flakes in it. It does look like a peacock. It was easy removal, but I didn't love it on myself at all. I wound up rating it a 1, hot dog flavored water, and I am putting it in the giveaway because it's just, you know, not for me. I don't know how else to say it, just not for me. So next up, I wore one polish. I wore this polish from Paint It Polish, and this is Hide and Shriek. This came out in her Halloween 2024 collection, so just here recently. It's like a yellow crully with these different pretty glitters in it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I use clips to remove this. I have that it was cute, prugly goodness is what this was. I wound up rating it a 4, that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because can't wait to wear that again. Just a really, really pretty fun polish. Next up, I wore one polish. Okay, I see. I got a new, oh, I'm so excited. I got a new basket to hold my polishes that I wear for my monthly manis until I do my videos. Like, I put all my polishes in order how I wear them in this basket, and I keep them in here until I do my monthly manis, and it's bigger, so I don't have to have multiple baskets. So I'm like excited about that, but I'm not used to how the polishes are all sitting. So, but I'm excited about that. Excited about a basket, ridiculous. Definitely how you know that you're getting older. I'm excited about a basket. But I am. So next up, I wore one polish from Dom Nail Polish, and this is a Whimsical Dream, and it's a really light pink with a purple shimmer. In my pictures, you'll see a pink blurring base coat, 3 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. This was easy to remove. This was so pretty. I have worn this before, hence the rubber band, but I had worn it like in a Skittle and had only worn it, clothes in my way. I'm trying to be like over so I can have my photos, hence the rubber band. But I had worn it in a Skittle, and I didn't get a good feel for it because I was like, I don't remember if I really like that polish or not. I remember not loving it. So I was like, let me wear a full mani of it. Woo, this is good. This was so pretty. I wound up rating it a 5. This is what it looks like being the best, because this was just a lovely polish. And I also wanted to pull it because Mooncat has something similar to this, and they were going to have their 20% off sale. So I was like, I love that Mooncat polish, but I don't own it because I have this one. And I was like, you don't need both, you know. So I was like, let me pull that Dom, because if I don't love that Dom, I can get rid of it and I can buy the Mooncat and see if I like that one. But I did love this one. Like I said, I wound up rating it a 5. Here's what it looks like being the best, because it was so pretty. Next up, I wore one polish. I wore this polish from B-Revs. This is called Pink Pony Club. I just got this not too long ago. I don't even know if this video will come out before then. Sometimes they come out of order. But I've already filmed it, but this video might come out first. But this was like a mystery. She sells these mysteries for $10 on her website. She does monthly mysteries that she has 2 to 3 mysteries, and I wound up picking up this one, and I thought it was really pretty. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat. There was slight scrubbing when I removed it. It was very pretty, but I didn't love it on me, so I am putting this in the giveaway. I wound up rating it a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Where I could see that it's a beautiful polish. It's just not, it's not the pink for me. I am a pink girly and I love pink, but that's not the pink for me. So I have to get rid of that. So next up, I wore one polish from Victorian Varnish, and this is Who is the Fairest of Them All. I think I got this, yeah, I bought some Halloween Advents from her. I posted that video, but like I tried to post it and then I took it away and posted a different video, and then I reposted it and it like fell way down. So a lot of you all haven't even seen that video. You'd have to go back on my videos to try to find it. Maybe I'll try to link it somewhere, but it didn't get a lot of views because, like I said, I tried to post it, and YouTube used to not do this. This must be some new change they have, because I tried to post it, and then I was like, oh, I need to post this other Victorian Varnish video before this one because it's older. So I pulled it back real fast, like it had only been posted for like a minute, and I pulled it back and put the other one, and then when I posted this one, it fell way down. So not a lot of people didn't see these Advents, but I bought a bunch of holiday holiday, Halloween, Advent Overpours from her. And this was one of them. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. I did not love this on me, though. Did not. So I'm putting this one in the giveaway. I wound up rating this a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Because I thought I would love it, but I just didn't, you know? Sometimes you just don't. You just don't. Okay, next up, I wore 1, 2, 3, 4 polishes. 1, 2, 3, 4 polishes. I wore, these were all polishes. I talked about this before that were in my like try bucket, and I know this might not look good together. They are all green, so I think it turned out okay. But I'm waiting on my tries till I get 4 polishes, and then I'm just wearing them together in a Skittle, whether they look good or not. I'm doing it on a day that I don't leave my house so that, you know, in case it looks crazy, no one really sees it, but, you know, my YouTube audience. Just because I would rather have 1 manicure I hate than 4 manicures that I hate. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So these were all tries. So first up is this one from Cracked Polish, and this is Spring Sprout, and it's just a really pretty, like, light green with a shimmer in there. Just a really, really light green. Next up, I wore this one from Rogue Lacquer, and this is Mansfield Park, and it's kind of like a green with a golden shimmer. It's darker than the, my light is like blurring it out. It's darker than the Spring Sprout, but it's still a light green too. Then I wore this polish from Rogue Lacquer, which is Tink, and it's kind of like a green with like, it's like a light green base with like blue and golden flakies in it, if I remember right. And then I wore this other polish from Cracked Polish, and this is Lima Jelly Bean, and it's just this really like, really, really light green with hollow dustlings in it, I believe. So let me see if I can get these up. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of all polishes, but the Tink. Tink was only 2 coats, and a glossy top coat. This was easy to remove, but I am putting all of these in the giveaway but Spring Sprout. I'm going to keep Spring Sprout. I kind of enjoyed it, but the other ones I didn't like. All these I bought new. One of these, this was a mystery. One of these was a mystery, but the rest of them I bought new. I just didn't care for them, so I am putting all these in the giveaway. I wound up rating this Manny a 1 hot dog flavored water because, I don't know, I only loved 1 polish out of the 4. So, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. They're both from Gin and Berries. They are minis that I got in from her website a while back. She did like mystery minis, pretty cheap, so I picked up a few of them. This is Just Right, and it's like a blue with a shimmer, but it's a linear hollow. And this other one is Bad Things, and it's like a black. Look at that blue in there. That blue is stunning in there. But I think it's a linear hollow too with a glow. I think they're both are. I don't know. Definitely the blue one is. I think the black one is too, but with a blue shimmer. That blue shimmer is stunning. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Just Right, only 1 coat of Bad Things. I'm normally a 2-coat person, but I could tell instantly I didn't like it, and it was opaque in one, so I was like, why waste it, you know, because I'm going to put these in the giveaway. 1 coat of Bad Things and a glossy top coat. Either easy removal. I didn't love either one of these, so I'm putting them both in the giveaway. I wound up rating this a 1 hot dog flavored water. Again, these are minis, so you probably won't see them. I'll just throw them in extra with someone's bag. Someone will get them, but it won't be. I'm too close to these daggone clothes. They're getting on my nerves. It won't be in an announced giveaway. They'll just be extras in somebody's, if that even makes sense. Next up, I wore this polish from Rogue Lacquer. This has no name. This was like she did not too long ago, some mystery overpours or like prototypes that she had left. It was just like trying to clear out her inventory, and I picked up a few because it was a really good price. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat. This was easy to remove. This was so pretty. I believe I have the polish that this was the proto for. I could be wrong. It's called Providential Life or something like that. It looks very similar to this, but this was so stunning on the nails. So pretty. I wound up rating it a 5. This is what it looks like being the best because I don't know, that polish was just, it was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next up, I wore 1 polish from BCB Lacquer. I wore this polish here. It's called All right, all right, all right. Look at these flakies, how big they are. It's like an orange, like a pumpkin-y burnt orange with these giant flakies in there. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I use clips to remove it. I did this for the Untried Polish collab. I've had this, I don't know where to move because I'm like, if I go over here, I'm going to be in the photo. I've had this for a while, but I was just like wanting to try it. So I did it for the Untried Polish collab. I did not love it. It's too pumpkin-y orange on me, and I don't like pumpkin-y orange color, so I am putting this in the giveaway. I wound up rating it a 1 hot dog flavored water, not for me. Next up, I wore one polish from Sweet and Sour Lacquer. I wore this polish Simply Sage. This is so, so stunning. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. This was easy to remove. I have that. This was so pretty. It had a pinkish, goldenish shimmer that was amazing on the nails. This was so, so good. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because I can't wait to wear that again. I was surprised I liked it so much, really, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this because it's kind of a weird green color, sage, but it was the glow and it made it so, so, so beautiful. Next up, I wore one polish from Victorian Varnish, and this is called From the Embers. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like a golden yellow. It's more yellowish, but it's kind of got a gold tint to it, and it's got like reddish orangey glitters or flakes in there. Flakes, I guess, because I had slight scrubbing when I removed this. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. This was so, so pretty. I loved it, but I'm a yellow lover, so it was beautiful. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you. Can't wait to wear that beauty again. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Geeky Bee's nail colors, and this is Miracle Romance, and it's kind of a white crelly. It's got some type of like something in there, I don't know, like silver or gray something in it. And then I also wore this polish called Static from 90 Lacquer, and it's a gray crelly with white and black glitters in there. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove it. We did this as what do you call it, like a memorial, is that what you would call it, or a celebration of Tori Bits of Polish, another one of her cats. I think the cat's name was Marie, I'm pretty sure, passed away, so we all just kind of did like a little celebratory mani for her. So I did like some like nail art, but I did some nail art on here. I didn't love either polish. The white Geeky, this is what my notes say, was okay, but I have white Crellies that I love better, so why I keep it. I didn't like the 90 at all. I know people are a fan of these 90 lacquers, and I don't have any I bought new. I've only gotten them in mysteries. I haven't liked a single one of them I've worn. Every single one I've worn, I've gotten rid of, so I don't know if the brand's just not for me. It's no longer in business, but I know people rave about that brand, and I would love to try it if it ever comes back in business where I could get a color that I personally pick out. That might mean, you know, quite a bit of difference, because when you're just getting it from someone else, you're just like, whatever they give me. But I just haven't kept any of them, so I'm putting both in the giveaway. I wound up rating it at a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Because I don't know, just didn't love it. Just didn't love it. I thought my nail art looked okay, but just didn't love the polishes. So next up, I wore 3 polishes. I wore this polish from Cracked Nail Polish, or is it Cracked Nail Polish? I don't know. I just call it Cracked. And it is Calabrine Pepper, and it is just this beautiful red. It's not like a cherry red, but it's almost like a cherry red, pretty close to a cherry red. I also wore White Tips from Orly, which is just a white, basic white cream polish. And then I wore this Ness from Zoya, and it's kind of like this weird, like green. It dries down to like a satiny finish, one of those. It's not a satin though. Maybe it doesn't dry down to a satin finish. Suzanne, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. It's not a neon. It's not a neon. It's not a satin. It's not a Zoya satin is what I was going to say. Not a neon satin. It's not a Zoya satin. I thought it was, but it's not. So in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. I did this for the Fruit Spectrum collab. The color was red for the month, so I did like a little cherry art. It was really, really cute. It was easy removal. I thought it was cute. I love this red from Cracked. Really, really loved it. So I wound up rating it a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because can't wait to wear. Definitely, I've used Orly white tips many, many times and different stuff, but I can't wait to wear that Cracked again. And the Zoya, it didn't really get a good, I feel like I'm so close suddenly. I didn't really get a good feel of it because I just did a slight little like leaf thing with it, but it was nice too. Okay, so next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from All Mixed Up Lacquer, and it is called, it's got all these weird symbols, you know, for a bad word, blue. And then I wore this Hedonist from Cirque Colors, which is a yellow. And I did like a Dotacure manicure on this. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. I did this for, I feel like I need to be up here, though. I mean, I'm like back here, then I need to be up here. I'm all over the place. Anyway, I did this for like a football team thing for the team I wanted to win. I did like their colors, which is this blue and this yellow, and I did a Dotacure manicure for it, which was really cute. But I wish I had done like the same, I wish I had done like a repeating pattern. I just kind of did it sporadically. So after I looked at it, I was like, I wish I would have done like a repeating pattern so every nail looked the same. But your girl didn't do that, so that's what we did. But it was easy removal. Really, really cute. Love both these polishes. Amazing formula. I wound up rating this a 3 because your mouse writing checks that your ass can't cash. Where I did think it was really cute. I think it would have been cuter if I'd done a repeating pattern instead of just, you know, going all willy-nilly with it like I did. But whatever. So that's that. So next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Cracked Nail Polish, and it's called Twiggy Blue, and it's just a really light blue color. And then I wore this They're Here from Gin and Berries, which is like this, like, it's supposed to look like a poltergeist, like the static on the TV, and it does kind of look like static on the TV. It's gray, and it's got silver and blue in it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat. Under the Cracked, I did a gray blurring base coat under Gin and Berries. 3 coats of Cracked, 1 coat of Gin and Berries, glitter grabber on Gin and Berries, and a glossy top coat. This was another one that I kind of did based on a football team, their colors, and I thought it was really, really cute. It was easy removal. So, so cute. I wound up rating this a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because both these polishes were amazing. Can't wait to wear them again. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Sweet and Sour Lacquer, and this is Timeless Trend. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. This was easy to remove. It was very, very glowy brown. I didn't think I would like it because I'm like not into these colors, but it was so glowy. She does some amazing shimmery glow. So good. I wound up rating this a 3 because your mouse rating checks that your ass can't cash because it was just really, really pretty. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Rogue Lacquer, and this is called Jingles. And in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat. This is a white Crelly. It's one of her Imagineers collections, which is my favorite formulation from Rogue. I say this all the time. It's a white Crelly, and it's got like black flakies in it, but there's like pink glowy flakes in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It was easy removal. It had a pretty pink glow to it. Really, really pretty. So pretty on the nails. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because I love that polish and can't wait to wear that again. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Sinful Colors, which is Yo-Yo Yellow, and it's just a yellow cream. And then I wore this polish from by Vienna, which is Loyalty, which is a yellow cream with black dots in it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Sinful Colors, 1 coat of Vienna, and a glossy top coat. Okay, what happened? I was going to wear this Vienna by itself. I painted all my nails with 2 coats. Every nail looked good except for this one. And it's my swatch hand, or the hand I take my picture. I'm not really a swatcher, but you know, it's my hand I take my pictures of. And I was like, oh man, I cannot deal with that nail being messed up. So I was like, let me put these down. So I took the polish off and I was like, I'll just repaint that nail, what a normal person would do. So I tried to repaint it, but I guess I'm not used to just painting 1 nail. I'm used to painting all 10. And I didn't wait for it long enough for it to dry. And it just looked even worse than it did before. And I was like, I do not have time to deal with this. So I just took all the polish off from the Danny Vienna and thought, I'm just going to wear an undie underneath it, and that will solve everything and make it look beautiful, which it did. So that's why I did it that way. But you don't necessarily need an undie for this by Danny Vienna. I just was, upset with myself and just didn't want to deal with myself that night. So I was like, let me come up with a solution. So this was so cute. I wound up braiding it a 4 that one day I will get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because can't wait to wear both those polishes again. I've worn the Sinful colors many times. It was my first time wearing the Danny Vienna, and that was really pretty. So this next polish is a brand from a polish brand that I can no longer support, so I'm not going to show you the name of the polish or the maker. You might be able to figure it out by looking at the bottle, because I will show the bottle. But in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. This was easy removal. It is a trithermal. It was such a neat polish because it's a trithermal, and I loved it. It did chip in 2 places in one day, which kind of sucks because I only wore it for one day, but it was really beautiful. Like I said, can't tell you the name or anything, but really beautiful polish. But I did wear it, so I want to show the pictures. I want to braid it a 4 that one day I will get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because even though I no longer support that brand, I'm going to wear that polish till she dies and turns like such an ugly color that I don't like her, because it is a thermal, or until every last little drop of her can be extracted from that bottle, because it was really pretty. Next up, I wore one polish. I wore this polish from KB Shimmer, and this is He Slimed Me. And in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. This was easy removal. I loved it, but it did chip the first day. Another chipper. I don't know what that is. I don't have a whole lot of KB Shimmers. I've only purchased one new, and that was from PPU. And then I've just gotten a few here and there in mysteries. This was in a mystery. I love the coloring of this, but I'm not a fan that it didn't chip. The one that I bought new, because this is probably older, it didn't chip. But so I don't know. It could have I wasn't doing anything strenuous though, so I don't think it was like my actions. Just who knows? But anyway, really pretty though. I want to braid it a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because I did really like that polish. Next up, I wore one polish from Chameleon Nails, and this is Seaweed, and it's one of their, hair in my mouth. It's one of their jellies with white matte glitters in there. Really pretty. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I loved all these. I did use clips to remove it. I love all these, but this coloring was too dark for me. So I am putting this one in the giveaway, and I wind up braiding it a 1 hot dog flavored water. But the formula is great on these. This one's just a little too dark for my liking. I wound up picking up that whole collection, and I didn't realize that one was that dark, or I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But so I'm just going to get rid of that one. Next up, I wore one polish from Glisten and Glow, and this is Bootylicious, and it was their Halloween. She did like a 4-piece Halloween collection for 2024, so just here recently, and this is just like the purple version it's got like pinky flakes in it. It was so pretty. In my pictures, see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove it. It was really cute. I don't know if it was I thought this would be my favorite of the 3 when I swatched it, or the 4, my favorite of the 4 when I swatched it in my video, but on my nails, I don't think it was my favorite. I wound up rating it a 3 because your mouse writing checks that your ass can't cash, because of the thought that I thought, oh, that one was going to be my favorite, but then after I got it on my nails, I was like, nope, not my favorite, but still a pretty polish. Next up, I wore one polish from 77 Nail Lacquer, and I have worn this before, hence the rubber band, and this is called Snow Happens, and it's just a really pretty white, and it's got like some, I don't know if you can see it on my nail picture or here, but it does have like little holographic little flakies in there. Really pretty. In my pictures, you'll see a white blurring base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. Easy removal, really pretty. I rated this a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because like I said, I've worn this before, and it's just a pretty white. It really is. Next up, I wore, this is a good one. I wore one polish from Kathleen and Co, and this is hair. This is Sissu, S-I-S-U. So I guess I would say it Sissu. I don't know. In my pictures, you'll see a blue blurring base coat, 2 coats of polish, and glossy top coat. Easy removal, So, so beautiful. I love this, love this, love this, love this. It was amazing. I wound up rating it at a 5. This is what it looks like being the best because it was so daggone good. So daggone good. Oh, it was so good. Next up, I wore one polish from Night Owl Lacquer. I wore this green metallic hollow. And in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. This was easy to remove, but I didn't love this one, which was shocking because the blue version of this I loved, like loved. But the green I just did not love. The formula was amazing, but I just didn't love the green one. I don't know why, which is so totally weird for me. So I wound up putting this in the giveaway and I rated it a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Because just, it's not for me. Like I said, when I was wearing it, I was like, my hair and this clothes. I'm like, ugh. But when I was wearing it, I was like, why do I not love this? Because green's my favorite and the blue was outstanding. So I was like, I don't know. Next up, who knows? I wore one polish from Fomo Lacquer. This was gifted to me. I don't know. I'll try to tell people when, like in the original video, I obviously put the PR stamp, which is what you're supposed to do. If anyone gives you something, even if you aren't paid, you're supposed to put that PR because YouTube considers it a product, which is worth money. So even though you weren't paid, which I was not paid, I was just given a product. So those original videos do have that it was gifted. I will try to tell you it was gifted if I can remember, but like years down the line, I might not remember which ones I bought from like Fomo, or the only 2 brands I've ever been gifted anything from is Fomo and Wildflower. I might not remember which ones I was gifted and which ones I paid for, but if I do, I'll try to remember. But this was gifted and I have worn it before, hence the rubber band yet again. This is Triple Crown by Fomo Lacquer, and it's just this really pretty it's got like hollow or flakies in there. I don't know. I like it because it's like a gold, but it's more yellowish. Like, that's why I like it. If it was more gold, I wouldn't like it. But I like this one because it's more yellow. So it's just like, I don't like gold at all, but I like a yellow. So I like a yellow gold, if that makes any sense. So that's why I like this one. But I have worn it before, and I just decided to pull it again because I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I use clips to remove it, and it's a cute yellowish gold. I wind up rating it a 3 because your mouse rating checks that your ass can't cash. It's beautiful. Not my favorite polish in the whole world, but it is so pretty. And I love that it's not gold. I love that it's more yellow than gold. That's what makes me love it. Okay. Next up, I wore one polish. I don't know how many more we have. Okay. This might be my last polish. Yes, this is my last polish of the month. I wore this polish from Night Owl Lacquer, and this is Don't Worry, Be Happy. And it's just this really pretty, beautiful green coloring. I just love this shade of green, and it's got like hollow flakies in there. You can kind of see them. They kind of glow. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. I wind up rating this a 3 because your mouse rating checks that your ass can't cash. I do think I would love this better, but I think next time I would wear it with an undie because some of my nails, and I think it's me, not necessarily the polish, like my ring fingernail, it has a more prominent nail line than my other nails, which I don't really know why, but it does. So like sometimes my nails will be all opaque, but I can see like the nail line on just that one nail. So I think I would like to try this again and wear it with an undie, but I did really, really love it. So that is all the polishes I wore for November. So let me go back and give you my top 3 nail polishes, or top 3 manis of the month. In no particular order. So first up is this one from Rogue Lacquer, this No Name. This blue is just stunning on this. This was so, so beautiful on the nails. Like, I want to take my polish off right now and wear this again, like right now, even though I just wore it. That's how good this one was. So that was one of my favorites from the month. Another favorite from the month is another bluish purple, and this is Sissu. I guess that's how you would say it, S-I-S-U, because S-I would be Sissu. That's how you would pronounce it. It's just this bluish from Kathleen and Co Sissu. It's just beautiful. It has a glow to it. It's so, so pretty. It's not my favorite shade of blue, but the glow just made it so, so good. And then my last favorite Mani. mani of the month is this one from Dom Nail Polish, and this is a Whimsical Dream. This was just so pretty, so lovely with the pink and the light pink and the purpley glow on there. I just loved it. That's just me personally. That's what I loved. So those were all the manis I have, and those were my top 3 for November. If you have any standout manis for November, comment it down below what you wore in November if you remember, because I would love to look it up and see what everyone's into. If you've been on my channel for a while and you're supporting it, I really appreciate it. I so thank you for everything. I try to remember to thank you all in my monthly manis because it just seems like a longer video, and I'm here and it just seems the best time to do it. But I do thank everyone who subscribes to my channel so much. I thank everyone who watches my videos. I'm always amazed that people do watch them, because I'm just a girl. Maybe I'll put that meme in here I made. I'm just a girl who loves nail polish, who comes to you loving nail polish, or something like that. The Julia Roberts movie, I changed it to nail polish. Maybe I'll try to put that in here because I think it's funny. But I'm just a girl who loves nail polish. I'm not, I'm just a old lady mom who loves nail polish. Not old lady, midlife mom who loves nail polish, and I just love it. So I started this channel, and I appreciate anyone who sticks around and watches me. So I do thank you for that. But if you like this type of comment, if you like this type of comments, and I'm all over the place, so I can see that's another reason that people are like, yeah, she's too whacked out for me to watch. But if you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. Again, comment if you had any standout nail polishes or manis for November, because I'd love to look at your polishes. But if you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do nail content like this all the time, and I also do monthly giveaways every single month to subscribers. So I hope everyone has a great day. Remember, keep polishing. Bye.